Hello friends. I get asked quite a lot, very frequently actually, how do we fertilise our greenhouse, which you can see here, which is fully automated. Well, it's really simple actually. Okay, so basically our setup is we've got this big water tank here. The hose pipes there go to both greenhouses. And then next to the big tank, we have a little tank, or you could use a watering can, no problem. And in there, I've got my, I guess you could call it concentrated mix. Basically, this is a fermented weed mix. I made it last year. I keep it in the basement over winter. On the end is this little tube with a filter. Stick that in, and then that gets sucked up all the way down the tube into this venturi, and then that's injected. This is the main water feed to the greenhouse. And I can switch this from this greenhouse or that greenhouse. Now, it's very rare that we have to fertilise this greenhouse because, as you know, and I've already told you, we keep chickens in here over winter and they do that work for us. But the other greenhouse is a different story. And then that sucks in at a certain rate. You can adjust the rate yourself here, like this. It gets sucked into the main hose pipe. It goes all the way into the greenhouse. Through the pump system, excuse the noise, it goes underground, and then it goes through all my drip irrigation pipes. Now, you don't have to have a drip irrigation system to use this. You saw that connected to a regular 1/4-inch hose pipe. So if you're just using a hose pipe with a nozzle on the end, that's fine. Or you might be using a wand like this. Whatever, that system will still work perfectly well for you, and it will inject the fertiliser in at an appropriate rate. You won't ever overdo it, and it makes life just a bit easier. And you can make sure that you stick it in every time you water the garden, or once a week, or whatever is right for you. So that's how we fertilise our greenhouse.